heading into Max and Beckett. Is the Williams going to try to make a move? He absolutely is.
Time to play the game.
Here, the front two, as things stand, it's the Ferrari on his out lap 2. It's a couple of cars in the way. That is going to cause major.
Hey man, don't hold me back, man. I got this little nigga. Matrix, what's up, nigga? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Major issues for the Cadillac. That's an Aston Martin that has clearly impeded Big P's progress around the middle sector, and that is going to bring a heartbreaking end to qualifying for the Cadillac, not just for Big P, but for Cadillac as a team. They could have very, very much enjoyed putting their man on the front row of the grid, but sector not for David. It is going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. We will wait and see what this middle split time ends up being. Can David find the 3/10 required to go ahead and park himself onto pole position to start in front of a Williams who's been sensational so far in qualifying? There's still 26 laps ahead of us to decide where the major points go. But it doesn't look like at the moment David's making the inroads needed. Almost a 10th down on his previous time. Does the Ferrari have what it takes to find monumental time in the final sector? Is there a mistake to be corrected for the prancing horse? It will not be what he needs. A little slide out of the final corner coming across the line, and it is not what he needs. Williams on pole.
Adesso sul traguardo Sebastian Vettel, pole position, pole position, pole position.
Damon Corey has done the job. He sees Williams on pole for a Williams outfit that absolutely is going to be loving what they are seeing here tonight. It's a Ferrari that is right behind them. They could do with bridging that 4-point gap to take over the Scuderia in second place in the Constructors. All eyes will shift to the Ferrari of David Esteeman Corey, who is miles ahead of everybody else and can go ahead and park his Williams up on his own. The rest of the field is just now coming through the final couple of corners. The Ferrari very much just having a nice little Friday night drive.
Friday then!
By the looks of things, it's well, there's been more orderly formation laps in our time, but nevertheless, it is a job done nonetheless. Final chances to get those tires warmed up. The softs will become nice and warm rather quickly as the Ferrari will go ahead and pop up in that second grid box. The Cadillac is ready to go. The Alpine of Blue Arc also ready to rock and roll. The V-Carb of Maxi on his medium tires is ready to go. And we are ready to go for the 26 laps ahead of us. It is lights out and away we go. The Ferrari gets a great start on those soft compound tires. The Williams may have just equaled the start as well. The Cadillac is up there as well. It's still Demon Corey from David from Big P. There's a, wow, that is the McLaren at the back of the field. Early disqualification. This is the V-Carp of Maxi, who's sending it down the inside and is looking to try and get that move done. He has gotten that move done. The V-Carb of Maxi up into third position, overtaking the championship leader. But can Big P go ahead and get that spot back? He's going to look to try and have an immediate response. Is the Cadillac, can he make the switchback? Coming out of the corner, not this time around. The V-Carb has that position where he needs it. Can the Ferrari do anything with these soft tires here at the start of this race? He's closing on the Williams. Nothing doing as of yet. It's Prime, the other Williams, who's trundling down the order all the way to the back of the field.
Don't you worry, pal. You had a good run. Enjoy your retirement. Storm takes back the lead.
Unbelievable! McQueen is fading! McQueen is fading! Fading fast!
This is the Ferrari. He's going to see his teammate getting overtaken for the lead of the race. It's David now, the soft compound tire, working to perfection here on the first lap of this race. Still a long way to go, but a promising start for Ferrari. Does Demon have anything to respond with here on the opening lap? Doesn't look like it's going to be anything at the moment. There could be a late move being made into the chicane. All eyes will shoot to the Williams as we head now at the conclusion of lap number 1. It's David from Demon from Big P making up your top 3. The 2 Audis switching places in 8th and 9th position. This group of 6 already starting to carry themselves away from the rest of the field. It's the top 6. Then pretty much everybody else. Apollo has struggled at the back. The Williams of Prime has recovered, stabilized down in 13th position. This front pairing already is coasting away from the championship leader and the 4 behind him as well. It's Big P, Maxi, and Diablo, along with Kira, who have just been left in the dust. The 2 Audis, one trying to get a move done, the other trying to defend any position, a tale of 2 halves of the garage at this moment in time. For 6th place, this is Kira, who's having to defend again from the Alpine of Blue Arc. The Alpine has turned defense into attack, and he's looking to attack the V-Carb here on lap number 3. Nothing doing as of yet. Could those soft compound tires already be starting to struggle? We've seen the Alpine just have a little bit of a moment there coming out of the corner. Is that going to invite maybe the pressure of the Audi heading into turn number 1? Nothing doing just yet, as the field just ever so slightly begins to spread out a little bit. The front pair again have sailed off into the distance. 1.6 seconds separates second from third, as this is the Audi that is still trying to get past this Alpine, who's putting up a very good defensive fight, but may have gotten back into the overtake. The 1 second needed to deploy that extra battery, and there goes the Alpine, easy as you'd like, but it's going to be Kira that fights this one back on the inside. The V-Carb trying to get that switchback done, but may become switchback himself. They're going to go wheel to wheel almost. The Audi just had a little bit of a look. It's Citro who's trying to find his way through. They're still single file as they make their way through the final bits of the middle sectors. There goes the Alpine now. Can he make that move? Not quite yet. The soft tires still with just enough grip to hang on to 6th position. It is still Alpine and V-Carb racing for something here. It is Alpine who's now going to breeze past down the straight as David and Demon Corey is... Oh, that was a car off. That was Punchmade Andrew, who's big into the wall. That is going to have to be, well, I'm very, very shocked that that is not a safety car.
Did you witness anything strange in the area?
What, witness?
Yes.
Is this camera on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, nah, I ain't seen nothing.
That is a yellow flag, no safety car being called, and the Audi, stricken in the middle of the track, is out of this race. The 4 rings will have to race the rest of the 26 laps, the 21 laps that we have remaining, as Blue Arc has left the session. That is not what you want to see. What was such a good attacking performance so far has grinded to a halt here on lap number 5 due to that disconnect. It is not something you ever really want to see. Big Pete is 2 seconds adrift from the leaders at this moment in time. He's got the other V-Carb, who is not looking to defend as much as his teammate. That's probably not going to help his rears all that much, but it's that front left that is very much a troublesome tire here in this race. So many quick right-hand turns, such as the one they're going through now. They're going to be asking a lot of the right tire, the left tire rather, yet again through this corner. It is helter-skelter time at the moment for those running on the rib-walled tires. The mediums very much now the tire to be on at this stage of the race. Does the Williams have what it takes with the grip to get past this Ferrari and to try and to continue to extend the gap between himself, not just in this race, but to close the gap in the championship as well? Such a huge potential opportunity here for Williams to reinsert themselves in not just the drivers, but the constructors as well. This is essentially The battle for second place in the constructors at the moment. Does the Williams have the launch out of the corner? Is they going to go wheel to wheel, heading through the S's? It's the Williams to the inside that's then going to become the outside. It's the Ferrari that still manages to hang on. Good driving between the two. But that is going to be all she wrote, I think, for these soft compounded tires. The Williams will have the easiest move he'll make all night. Gets that one done well before the corner. Down the straight, Demon Corey back into lead of this race. And you got to wonder now if they might go ahead and signal their man in down at Ferrari to go ahead and strip him of those red wall tires. Go ahead and say, yep, that's all they've got in the tank. Go ahead. Let's figure out a different strategy here for the remaining 19 laps of this Grand Prix. This is still the closest battle we have out on track. The gaps have most certainly begun to form. I am still shocked we did not see a safety car.
Oh, nah, I ain't seen nothing.
Like a time penalty. Throw on another fresh set of hards and say, all right, I've only lost one position here. But he didn't elect to do that. The allocation must not have gone his way. You go harder hards, but not making that move. And could it maybe cost him not just a race win, but maybe just a podium? Because with the pace that we've seen from David here tonight, it is going to be the strategy that potentially undoes him. I don't think there's any questions about the pace of the man currently sat in third. It is very much just the decisions being made during over the course of the race that is to be under scrutiny. Should he fail to see himself on the podium? We've got a little bit of swapping and changing taking place for fourth position. It's Diablo who is just catching up to the back of the pack. You can see them there now. That's actually one of the better shots that we will get from this game.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
As the V-Carb there will, I couldn't tell you what they're doing, to be completely honest. Nevertheless, they go ahead and join back with the train as Citro is 11 seconds behind. I will imagine we will see at the conclusion of lap 12 under the safety car, and we will likely see a lap 13 with the pace car still out. Up in front, but again, it is a tire that we could see fall apart here.
Julian!
Later on in this race, Demon Corey will most certainly be wanting to play the long game here. Let his hard tires do the talking as we head into the back half of this race. Big P just hanging on there in the background. Maxi has fallen away quite significantly. 1.9 seconds separating the top three from the rest of the field as things stand. And this now is the Williams that says, you know what? I don't care about the tires. I want to go ahead and get that spot back that I've been keeping for so long. Is he going to look to the outside? Nothing doing this time around. The Ferrari continuing to hold on to that position as they head down into the chicane. Yet again, Zitro and Kira will battle things out for 7th position. The Audi comes out ahead in that battle. And all of that scuffling between David and Demon Corey, it is slightly brought back in the Cadillac of Big P, but these two are getting very, very close now. You would almost certainly think a move is on the way. The Williams looking to the outside that then swings and becomes the inside. The Williams might just have the move done out of the corner. He most certainly does. The man that's led the majority of the race sat it on pole.
Position!
Leads yet again here on lap number 16. Does the Ferrari have an immediate reply? It is not going to be the case this time around. The Scarlet Red asked to stay where he is at this moment in time, but is there enough grip in that Ferrari to go ahead and launch yet another attack at the Williams on this occasion? He's certainly going to try it. Down the alternate pit straight they go. Will they go side by side? Headed through the corner, they most certainly will. The Williams is just giving us space on the outside, and that's the Ferrari with a great move to the inside there. That retakes the lead of this race here on lap number 16 and finds a little bit of time in it as well. But in all of this taking place, it's given Big P the onus to try and creep back into this race. But again, that 10-second time penalty will very much be looming over his head as they go ahead and swap positions for the lead again. Demon Corey back into the front of proceedings. I know it says that there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. That absolutely is not the case at the moment. That's just the game being the game, unfortunately. Typical of EA. We've come to expect, unfortunately, at this stage in time. We've got a battle for fourth that is taking place. This is the V-Carb of Maxi and the Mercedes of Diablo, who are continuing to battle things out for their positions inside of the top 5. The V-Carb and the Mercedes have battled things out for the better part of 4 or 5 laps now. They credit where credit's due, because this Ferrari is not giving up on this one yet. He may not have the right strategy here this evening, but boy, is he going to give it a try, as these two are battling things out for 4th and 5th. It's Maxi and Diablo yet again, and it's the V-Carb that continues in 4th position. As Zitro and Kira will continue their battle for 6th position.
What am I now?
Stupid?
No, I'm 6'7".
It is the leaders yet again that are still within 1 second, and that is an Aston. That is Ranger, who has been lapped down there in 11th as Blue Art into the pit lane. I don't think the Alpine ever really got reconnected to the session, so you would have to think that that is likely the ghost of the Alpine, but nevertheless into the pit lane and back out on some softs. That is again, the soft compound tire is not one that we really expected to see here this evening. That is a V-Carb that is exploring the limits of the track and is sparking like crazy, rocking down the hangar straight, as Maxi now will just peel into the final chicane, and we'll conclude their lap number 19. We now find ourselves on lap number 20. The Ferrari of David doing everything he can to use what's left in those medium tires to get past the Williams. They'll go wheel to wheel. Heading out of the first and second corner, they will swing back to the left as the Williams continues to defend here on lap number 20. Demon Corey showing why he's been the favorite so far in this race, having to have a little bit of defending to do here, as that's the Ferrari that is back in front yet again. David is saying, I may not have the best of tires, but I have the track position at this moment in time. It's easy to catch somebody, it's harder to pass, and he's going to ask Demon Corey to do just that. Are they just wheel to wheel headed down the straight? Not just yet. The Williams Demon Corey will go ahead and surrender this battle for the time being, and eventually be a little bit opportunistic, knowing that his tires through that corner significantly better than the Ferraris on that occasion. Reclaims the lead, and again another car having to use that escape road. That is going to hurt the time of the prancing horse behind. David now firmly in second position and just drifting away ever so slightly. Demon Corey has been released to go ahead and attempt to drop the Ferrari, whose tires are likely going to be going off rather quickly here sometime soon as we head into the final couple of laps. You do very much wonder, if David continues to push these tires, how much of a risk could even a podium be on, because a puncture now would absolutely promote Big P into second position. Maxi would be enjoying life in third. Make that Diablo now, as the Mercedes has gained is confirmed to be heading into the pit lane. At the conclusion of this lap, we will have a 2-lap shootout to finish off round number 6. However this one ends, it has been a pretty solid night of racing. Demon Corey has just about led the entire way. Started on pole, has led a majority of the race, and is going to look to convert that pole. It looks like Maxi has just about gone a little bit early here, and will lead them now on to lap number 25, but they can't overtake yet, and he's used the Aston Martin, who's going extremely slowly.
Could you be any slower? And you've had your blinker on for the last 5 blocks.
Look at the gap now. 1.2 seconds between the V-Carb and the rest of the field, but that gap is closing very, very quickly. Demon Corey has cleared that car, as has David, as has Diablo as well. The Aston Martin ghosting now will simply just have to let everybody through. The top four now: Maxi, Demon, David, Diablo. Big P still looming in the background too, but from 5th position, it's not the greatest of starts that he will have wanted. Maxi is defending to the inside. Demon Corey has all the answers to retake the lead here on lap number 25. The Williams has the tire, he's got the speed, and he's got everything he needs to go ahead and promote himself back into the lead of this race. The Ferrari ran a little bit wide there. Maxi trying to defend as much as he can. The Ferrari gives him a little shove to the inside. The V-Carb just holding on to that spot for now. The Ferrari pleading to get past this V-Carb. The fresh medium tires are proving a treat here, but he just can't find a way through. Can Diablo maybe go ahead and find positions in the melee? And it's going to be Ferrari and Mercedes that go just about wheel to wheel. No, it's Ferrari that gets past the V-Carb. It's going to be the Mercedes that gets past the V-Carb as well. Can the Cadillac pay the favor as well? Down in 5th position. It's not been the night of the championship leader, but can he maybe make something of it as those two go wide? There goes the Cadillac. Like, there goes the Mercedes and V-Carb into the wall on the final lap of the race. Maxi and Diablo come across the line to start lap number 26. They're all kicking off here. The Audi's caught up in this melee. That's Zitro that's found his way off the track. It is all falling apart for Maxi, for Diablo, who was looking set on a podium, may now just have to settle for 6th position, and I'm sure the stewards will be looking at that one after this race to determine who might be in the wrong in that incident. In the meantime, it's Demon Corey, it's David. Does the Ferrari have one last gasp to attempt to overtake the Williams? Can he put himself on the top step? It's been a tough night for the Ferrari, but he's got to make something happen very quickly. Can he find his way through? It doesn't appear as though he's going to be able to do so. Taking the escape road yet again is the Ferrari. Demon Corey, pole position, fastest lap. It has been a night to remember for the Williams, for himself and the drivers, for Williams and the constructors. It is 3 out of 3 pole position, fastest lap, and race win here for Demon Corey. He comes across the line to win here in Silverstone. David will have to settle for 2nd. A phenomenal race from him. Big P recovers his evening to finish in 3rd. Kira has come across the line in 4th. Zitro will finish in 5th. Sodden is stuck in the
turn right to go left.
gravel, so Diablo will finish in 6th. A disappointing night for the Mercedes, who looked like he had a podium wrapped up. Saw it disappear on the penultimate lap, but ultimately it's Demon Corey that takes home the win here this evening in dominating fashion. There's no other way that you can put it.